All right, welcome back to Toyota Duo. My name is Josh, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can use your MTS, which is multi-terrain select, crawl control, and your downhill assist control, which stands DAC. And I'll show you those buttons here in a sec. You're going to get those on the TRD Off-Road, TRD Pro, and Trailhunter. So if you have any of those trim levels, you're going to be able to utilize this system. So we're going to hop in. There we go. Now if we take a look just behind the shifter, you got this little dial, which I see on every Tacoma. On the right here, you'll have MTS, then you have DAC and crawl control. So multi-terrain select is what we're going to go over first, and I'll move to DAC. Now, this is the first time in Tacoma history where you can use your multi-terrain select in 4 high and 4 low. In fact, you get different settings for each mode, so 4 high or low. Now, to get into 4 high, that's how we're going to use it. If I press MTS, you notice MTS unavailable, see owner's manual, but hey, I'm your owner's manual for this video. So we're going to put it in drive, and then I'm going to put it in 4 high, just like that. Now, move forward a little so it'll click in, just like this. Now it's clicked in. Now, if I put it MTS, I'm going to press that button, and then you're going to have a truck pop up where you can put in auto, dirt, sand, mud, and deep snow. Now, this does make an incredible difference depending on the terrain that you're in. I know some of you guys will say, hey, maybe I don't need that. Great, that's totally fine. Maybe you don't need it, but it does make a difference. Now, that's going to go away, but you're also going to see this little green light right there that's telling you that it is active, so you know it's still turned on. Now, if I twist the dial right down here, this is how I can change between all my different modes on my multi-terrain select for 4 high. We'll put it back in auto. Now, with MTS, I'm going to click out of this. We're going to move to DAC, which stands for Downhill Assist Control. I'm going to press DAC, and as I press DAC, I'll press it again so you can see that animation. That little truck's going to pop up. Now, this is a downhill cruise control, especially off-road, so I can set it between 2 miles an hour and 18 miles an hour. I'm going to move it all the way to 2, and to do that, twist left to move it down and right to speed it up. So I'm going to move it all the way to 2. Just let go of the brake. It'll do the braking for you and modulate it. You're going to notice 2 miles an hour. Little orange light pops up saying that it's active. I can speed it up too just by twisting the dial, just like that. And we'll come to a stop. Now, MTS and crawl control you can also use in 4 low. So I'm going to put it in 4 low. I'm going to put it in neutral. I'm going to turn DAC off real quick. I'm going to unlock it, put it in 4 low. Just like that. Now, once you're in 4 low, you get all the lights up there. I'm put it back in drive. Now, I'll press the MTS button. Now, when I press that, same animation, but you'll notice on the right side here, you're going to get a couple different modes. So you have auto, sand, mud, and rock. Again, these will fine-tune your four-wheel drive systems for these terrain. They can make an incredible difference on the ride of your trucks, depending on what terrain you're in. So, now, with that in mind, MTS and crawl control can be used in unison as long as you press MTS first. And I'll press crawl control. You're going to notice that crawl control just popped up. Now, with that in mind, crawl control has to be in 4 low. You can't do it in 4 high, but it's an off-road for you mode. So when you put it in crawl control, I twist that knob to the right. I can speed it up and I can slow it down going to the left. Now, this is an incredible system in my opinion. It's capable enough to unbury you from sand. It's also capable of overcoming obstacles for you. All you have to do is steer with this truck. It'll apply the brakes, the throttle, everything it needs. Now, with that in mind, the crawl control system, if it overcomes an obstacle, so you're going to see, I'm going to use this little demonstration. If you're going to see the truck, it's going to hit something and it's going to crawl over it. After it crawls over and it hits off, it's going to slow down a little bit to prevent it from bouncing, so you don't hit your underbody. But it is an incredible system. To change the speed, again, just move that left to right. This is low. And if any of you have ever had a 3rd generation 4Runner Tacoma and had crawl control, you might actually really like this. So I'm going to put it all the way up so it's at its fastest mode. And then real quick, I'm going to move it all the way to the left. And you hear that? Neither did I. That's the best thing about this. So in the previous generation, Tacoma 4Runner, so that 3rd gen of the Tacoma had a ABS system that utilized a butterfly switch for its brake pads. So, or for the braking. So you'd hear that thump, 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 you know, and that was your brake pads hitting those rotors. This uses a completely new braking system, which is just phenomenal in my opinion, where it's completely silent. So if any of you guys have had that previous gen 4Runner Tacoma, the new gens are going to have this, and your crawl control is just completely silent, which is so nice in my opinion. But we're going to come to a stop real quick, and to get out of these, all you have to do is just press the button. So if I press crawl control, it's going to say crawl control deactivated. Press MTS, and then MTS is also deactivated. But yeah, that's a quick rundown on how to use your MTS, DAC, and crawl control on your 24 Tacoma. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions, and please like, share, and subscribe. We want to make sure that we help out as many people as possible. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.